As prices for just about everything rise, more shoppers are turning to store brands. They're called private labels, and they've grown year over year. So how are store brands different from name brands, and how much do you really save? Good question. Heather Brown visited a test kitchen in Hopkins to find out.
Okay, so you found one of my weaknesses here.
Perfect. Awesome. That's fantastic.
You might know them as tater tots.
Who gets to eat all this stuff?
Oh, some very lucky product developers.
But let's call them by their real name, essential everyday potato rounds.
If I take a bite of this, what am I looking for?
That's one. The crunch.
They're in the freezer aisle at Cub.
The aroma. Is it too salty? Or do you taste potato? We want it to be as equally as delicious as any of the brands that you would pick up.
These are really good.
Perfect.
UNFI has 18 different brands.
So you actually do this. This is not just like what we see on the commercials.
That's right.
They don't actually make the stuff,
In the case of juice, we'd be partnering with a juice manufacturer.
but develop it for stores to use as their brands.
Our mission with store brand product is high quality product at a value for the customer.
How much are we talking about?
It depends on the category.
So paper towels,
From 25 to 40% less expensive.
pasta,
Pasta could be anywhere from 15 to 20.
laundry detergent.
Laundry detergent is an interesting one. Again, anywhere from 15 to 20.
How are you able to sell this stuff at a lower price?
Yeah, things like marketing. So we don't have national TV budgets.
Many brands don't have fancy packaging.
We also have a very small team.
The perception for a long time was that the quality of the store brands just wasn't as good. What has changed?
Well, that's probably because when store brands really started, that was true.
Brand expert Todd Motti says years ago, store brands were just cheaper and not so great.
And then retailers really realized that if they invest in private brands, research shows that consumers will become more loyal to a store.
He points to the success of Trader Joe's, where 95% of what they sell is private label.
And over time, private brands have kind of evolved into going into specialty spaces, imported foods, premium products, even natural and organic.
These jams are a great example of that.
Wild Harvest Organic Blueberry.
When you talk about this organic raspberry fruit spread, you're trying to be different from a name brand here.
Absolutely. We realize that not everyone's the same. Not everyone is motivated by the same thing.
But it's still cheaper for the consumer.
Bingo.
Heather Brown,
Okay.
WCCO,
And that's the key, really.
That's right.
4 News.
If you have a good question for Heather, email her through WCCO.com/links.